U-GeekTV.
I love Denzel as an actor in pretty much anything he's in. But the best version of Denzel is Ain't Shit Denzel. Let's get into it.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Welcome back to U-GeekTV. I'm your host, Jarius, the Unapologetic Geek, and we are back for another unapologetic reaction. And this time we are reacting to the Gladiator II trailer. I do not know why I'm saying we because there's only me, but here we go. This movie is a movie that I really didn't know I needed in my life. And I also want to say that me, Jarius, the Unapologetic Geek, is going to apologize to Ridley Scott for ever doubting him for even wanting to make this movie, because I thought Gladiator was such a perfect film, a perfect revenge story, and all of that swept up, a perfect epic that I didn't need a follow-up or a sequel. And clearly there was a story to be told, and I was wrong, and that's why he does what he does, and I do what I do. And the only thing I can say is I am thoroughly looking forward to this shit when it drops in November. That trailer was fantastic. I had read a couple things about like some early screenings, and it's my understanding that there is going to be like all kinds of animals and other shit involved. And when I read about it, I said, okay, this sounds pretty awesome. But even reading about it doesn't prepare you for some of the footage. My soul wasn't ready to see a water-filled arena with sharks in it. I got it, and I know they're gonna show like the mechanics of how that's gonna work. And it's to my understanding, I found out something new today. That's something that actually took place in Coliseums. Like they would flood the arena and have like aquatic style battles. Like the Coliseum apparently is big as fuck. And I'm just ready to see more of this. I'm ready to see the creative battles and the rhinoceros. Oh my God, a rhinoceros in the arena with a bloody horn, which means he's probably going to gore a couple of people before the hero even takes it out and saves the day and all that kind of shit. At this movie, 100% locked in. I can't wait to review it. Of course, I'm going to be partial and objective because I always am. But just as a trailer, on the basis of a trailer, we in for a bloody ass good time. Bloody ass. I'm sorry. Pause. Long pause. I'm so sorry for that. But let's get to what really we're all here for, right? Ain't Shit Denzel is making an appearance. Now, I know it's kind of ambiguous as to what his motives are in the trailer, but I know Ain't Shit Denzel when I see Ain't Shit Denzel. And when a hoop earring is present, Ain't Shit Denzel is afoot. I'm telling you, this is Ain't Shit Denzel. Not Training Day Ain't Shit Denzel, but it's Ain't Shit Denzel like kind of out of time Ain't Shit Denzel. Like he's scheming. He on some low down dirty scheming shit. That's a good Denzel. I like that Denzel. Speaking of another Ain't Shit Denzel movie, I watch Fences at least twice, maybe even 3 times a year. He really wasn't shit in that movie. Like he was, he was a provider and all that kind of stuff. But as a father, and no, he wasn't shit in that movie too. Highly recommend Fences if you want to see some good Ain't Shit Denzel. But the pinnacle of Ain't Shit Denzel, of course, is Training Day. We all know that. Anyways, Ain't Shit Denzel in Gladiator II, he has it all. He has the Riz, he has the swagger. I mean, his fits, from what I can see, man, my boy is gonna be fly. Like he about to be an Ain't Shit Denzel, unlike any Ain't Shit Denzel we've ever seen before. I just love Ain't Shit Denzel. And if nothing else really sealed the deal that like Denzel is really gonna be in this movie, and this is a big vehicle for him as well. The biggest indicator is when you heard yet another Jay-Z song tied into a Denzel Washington movie trailer. it's something. What is that pipeline about? Like somebody needs to explain it to me at this point because we've seen it too many times. Like we saw it with Safe House. We saw it. Okay, of course, Jay-Z did the soundtrack for American Gangster. There are some other examples that I can't think of right now, but there is clearly a correlation between Jay-Z's music and Denzel's movies. I don't know if it's a writer or something that's in Denzel's contract, like the trailer for my movies, at least most of them, especially with some action and treachery afoot, they have to have Jay Z in them. I would like to know more about that. If anybody knows anything about it, please, please, please let me know. Another thing that I loved is this is definitely a sequel. Like there is some honor for the character of Maximus, played by Russell Crowe in the first one. And of course, Russell Crowe couldn't be in this one because Maximus dies. He probably wouldn't want to be in it anyway because Russell Crowe just as an actor. You know what? Let me stop right there. I just reviewed two Russell Crowe horror movies back to back, and I was gonna say he really wouldn't like be in something he wasn't feeling or something like that. There's no way he read the script for both of these other movies that I'm talking about, which is The Pope's Exorcist and The Exorcism, and was like, oh yeah, this is some shit that no, he definitely collecting the payday. So if there was a way for Maximus to return and Russell Crowe to play him, he definitely would have. However, Maximus is clearly not returning, and the memory of Maximus is going to be just glowing and shining and hovering over this film for its duration, and I appreciate that. It has a solid cast. Pedro Pascal, he doesn't miss. Like ever since he was a Viper, he's really taken the fuck off. Like I watch anything that he's involved in. Of course, we have Denzel Washington, who I've mentioned several times at this point. It's a solid cast led by two incredible elder statesmen at this point, actors. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I am locked in. Oh, and Ridley Scott. It's it. It's from him. It's oh, what are we doing? Like, what are we really talking about? This film is gonna be fantastic, isn't it? Isn't it? But hold on, hold on. I still have to remain objective. Let me calm down. Let's just see how it goes. But it's gonna be fucking awesome, right? So, the trailer for Gladiator 2, have you seen it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Thank you for rocking with me so far. Loving the feedback, loving the comments, loving the engagement, all of it. Thank you so much. And until next time, I am Jarius, the Unapologetic Geek, and I am out.